Today we gathered here for conduct a meeting of clothes shop outlet. Here is the agenda and the location of meeting is Profound Trainers, Anchor Heights, Tithal Road, Valsad. And pin code number is 395009. The date is 27 August 2017 and time is 4 o'clock PM. And the participant is Mr. Kaushik Patel, Mr. Ronak Kataria, Mr. Alves Patel, Mr. Smith Kataria, and Umang Goke, and myself, Mr. Haras Patel. The agenda item is business opportunity of clothes, location, expenses, capital and operation, and the promotion. We go to the first point of the agenda. Business opportunity of clothes. In the Valsad, I show very low amount of clothes, outlet of clothes. So I think to open the one outlet at Valsad because here is no competition, so it's possibility to get more benefit of gain. So is this point, what is your opinion, Mr.
So, you are opening a clothes shop in Valsad, right? So, you should focus on the level of crowd. What kind of clothes they want, the cost of clothes as well, and then after you should go. This is a nice idea as it's near to Bombay, so it brings you more opportunity as well. It's a nice idea actually.
Your point is, I think about your point. And what is your opinion, Mr. Smith?
As you are going to open a cloth outlet, in Valsad, I really think it's a nice idea because people over here usually find difficult to choose clothes in the area, because I guess all of these branded shops are here, but the person who is from the middle class or lower middle class, they find it difficult to get get a shop from where they can get good prices, right? So yeah, of course, opening a cloth outlet is good, but you should just take care of the prices and the variety you bring in the shop. That's
Okay,
it.
thank you for your opinion. And what is your opinion?
Yeah, thank you for asking. Actually, I will definitely continue with Mr. Smith's point. The thing is, yeah, it's a very good idea to open a clothes shop. As I am from Valsad, I have seen a lot of shops coming up with such ideas. The main thing which I feel you should focus on is to get something different. As most of the branded clothes are similar and people don't like to wear similar clothes, so they always opt to get a different variety, which again Mr. Alves said, yeah, as we are very near to Mumbai, it will be very easy for you to access the latest brands, latest fashion from Mumbai and get it to Valsad. So you have to work out with your capital as well as procurement of clothes.
Thank you. And what is your opinion?
In the Valsad there are so many clothes shops, but not of fancy clothes in this city. Then you open shop in the new variety or fashion to the people require, then you have more benefits.
And what is your opinion?
I feel that this is a really good opportunity and I would like to contribute a little bit more to what all the participants have already contributed. I think before you finalize your business, you should first try to find the target audience. What kind of collection do you want to have, what kind of age group, which gender, Do you want it for the entire family or specifically for ladies or for small kids or for adults? Do you want Indian clothing or Western clothing? So you have to decide what kind of collection you want to have and for what kind of people. Secondly, you should, as they've already mentioned, you should try to see the price point. Do you want to have very expensive clothes or very cheap clothes or somewhere in between? Or do you want to mix and match and have both types of clothes? And if you try to have both types of clothes, do you think it will work? And these are some points you have to think about a little more so that you can finalize your business model.
Your point is really very good. Criteria and the different types of clothes is the best thing for thinking. So I think about it at next meeting. And now we will go into the next topic. Location. By forget I mentioned. Now we will going to the next topic. Location. I decided two location. At the first is at the near at the searched railway station, and second is at the Tithal Road. In the shop at the station, the benefit is that there I can get more crowd, but there was also a loss because also this benefit that I gave rent and deposit that are bigger than at Tithal location, and the Tithal location is I can't get more crowd. This is the situation for location. And what is your point for this location point?
Again, I think that here you have two places. One is where you get a lot of crowd, but the area is very congested. There are no parking facilities, and as you said, the rent and the deposit is very high. While in the other location, the rent and the deposit is slightly lower, but the crowd and the possibility of more people visiting, the rate of your footfall is slightly lower. But on the plus side, you get parking access, you get more exposure because your location is more visible, and also that area is upcoming.
What is your location, Smith?
See, as we have got to choose between two places, I would really, think for the place at the Tithal Road, because whoever comes to a shop, they really think that their car or their vehicle should be safe in the parking spot. You have got that at Tithal Road. Again, you will get much of the space. I mean, you can get a larger carpet area at Tithal Road at much more less rent. And in fact, you can always go to the station side. You can do the marketing over there. You can fetch people, you can fetch customers out of that area in your area. So it is always advantageous to get a larger carpet area at much lower prices.
Thank you. And what is your opinion?
To add to both of these gentlemen's point, what I felt is you should go for the shop at Tithal area. Why? Because most of the people who are going and coming using the station road usually are in a hurry. Basically, they want to catch a train, or they are coming by the train back to their house. So yes, you would have a recognition. Your branding would be very much happening in that road, on that road, but it won't be much of your use because you won't reach to that kind of footfall which you expect. So Tithal Road, on the other hand, is a place where people actually go out with their families. They go out for going to the beach. Moreover, they can stay aside, come to your shop, have some window shopping, or maybe if they like, they can also buy clothes. So Tithal Road is definitely a better option than the one at Station Road.
Okay. Thank you. And what is your point for this? Okay.
I don't have anything else to contribute.
No. You guys I say that for the location, that is place and parking area is very important for the customer. And as you say, Mr. Mohammed, that at the station, the people who is hurry and who is going to Tithal is they have a lots of time to spend, so they visit our outlet. And as you say, Smiths, as you say, Mr. Smith, that's I can promote my outlet at the station road, but I don't think to open my outlet at station. So I decided to open my outlet at the Tithal road. And now we will going to the next topic, expenses. There are two main expenses, capital and operational. In a capital, there is stock and furniture maybe include. Stock, I think to mean not a higher level of not a higher level or not a cheap level of customer. I think between level of customer for my outlet. So I try to take a goods from Mumbai or Surat, wherever I can get more benefit. And for this I don't decided that how much goods I have to take in my stock as a stock. For this point, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I think that you're talking about stock, how much stock you should keep. So I think that if you have, a shelf space of, let's say, 100 clothes, then you should not have a stock of more than 200 clothes. You can, or 300 clothes because of the sizes. So you can keep one size clothes on the shelf which is very visible and which you can display, and two sizes. So at the initial level, maybe that is more than enough, because you also have to spend a lot of money to acquire that stock.
As you said that you want to raise a capital for stock and all, I would really think that you focus on stock part apart from the other one, because that is a much more important thing to which people will get attracted and they'll get to buy more clothes from your shop.
And what is your
From my previous point where I mentioned, like procurement is pretty much easy from Mumbai, and you'll get all the latest clothes for your shop. So I would say you should keep maximum stock possible, which are relevant to your target audience. The reason is people are here for varieties, and I don't want that anyone coming to a shop goes out without buying anything. So try to have maximum of the stock possible, which you will be able to accommodate in your shop.
Thank you. Good. Now I think that I have to analysis this place, and think about how much customer come in my outlet, and then I decided for the stock. Now we will going to the next point, furniture. For furniture, I think that's it's at wall for puts the clothes at the slice and the columns, and where we can put our clothes, and for customer changing the clothes, changing room and sitting area. And we also need to the table for present the clothes to the customer. Anything else I want to keep? Have you think?
Yes, from my personal experience, what I've always seen is there are attendants would show clients the clothes and everything. But personally, nowadays it's always self-service, so you can utilize your space of tables and other furniture on hanging clothes. So what the person, the client, whoever comes, can see the clothes by themselves and can buy if they need. So that would, in that way, you would lesser your furniture, lesser your staff, and the customer has the free will to select the clothes by himself.
Thank you. What is your?
I mean, as he said, I would like to just add a point to his view that of course it is a best thing that anyone can do in the shop, that lessen the furniture and increase the productivity of the space. Apart from it, you can just have a theme based shop so that people can come around and see and buy some clothes from your shop. So that's all I want to add here.
What is your opinion?
I think I'll just add a little bit to Mr. Smith what he said, that when he says theme based shop, you should be very careful of the color scheme, because you have to first decide what kind of clothes you're going to display depending on the kind of clothes. For example, if the kind of clothes you want to display is jeans, then jeans are normally always either blue or black. Mostly you can have brown or green as well, but that is very rare. Mostly it's brown, mostly it's blue or black. So you should keep the color of shelves in such a way that you can highlight these colors, and these colors look good in the background.
What is your?
In your shop, you make some different colors lighting in your shop. Then people are come in shop, then they see different types and they attractive on jeans or clothes. Then they show and they convince, then they buy things.
Thank you. As you say, that's when I keep a self service in my shop, that's staff maybe decrease, and it's also the effect on my operational expenses and as you say, that's presentation of the customer who going from the outside of my clothes. He attract this presentation, and he have to think that he come in my shop. I think about it, and now we will go into the next topic, operational expenses, and which is okay. Now we complete our meeting at here, and all of your points I think about it, and we decide all about this at the next meeting. And thank you for giving their lots your contribution for me. Thank you.